How you going, guys and girls? Luke Warner from Shilling Entertainment. Anyway, guys, look, what I wanted to talk about in today's video is, I don't know if you guys believe in going full circle or not. We go through life and we have no idea what we're doing. We're just going through life, and somewhere along the line, as it's happening, and usually it happens after it's happened, and you've gone and done something, and then you sit there after a while, could be a few months or whatever, and you sit there and you look at you see the plan unfolding pretty much before your own eyes. Now, I'm a strong believer in God. I have faith, and I do believe that everything in life happens according to His will and His timing. The more I look at it, the more I see it, and see, at the time you can't see it, but then as it happens, and then you sit there and it takes your mind a little while to play catch up. You start to see the evidence, the answers unfold right before your own eyes, and I think that's what basically gives you faith, gives you strength to keep going. So I didn't really look at it like this. Like I might have had a bit of time off to focus on my health, which is something that's going to be a big, important part in my life to come, is my health. And I learnt that. That was a very valuable lesson that I learnt, which I can hopefully teach my kids one day what not to do. And it's a fine balance between working but also looking after yourself. And I didn't realise that until it happened. It crept up on me very slowly, and then fucking boom. We're going through life and we don't know why things happen, but we got to try and make the best of the situation. And you got to look at it as like it's a learning exercise. Everything you do in life is a learning exercise. It's there to strengthen you. And then, like I said, you have to try. And I know it's hard. You got to try and look at the negative things, or things that you think are negative in your life, and try your very level best to try and make sense of that, and try and turn that into some form of positive, because that's the only way you can get through. Getting back to my point is, I've noticed a change in me in the way I talk. I'm a lot more grounded now. I've figured out. I feel like I've figured out the language. There's a lot of wisdom now. Something to look forward to the future, and I'm building, and I think, like I said, getting back to my point, I might have looked at it like, I had to have the time off, and I just had to make that commitment. I had to say, even though I wanted so badly, so hard to push through, because it's just all I know. I'm a workaholic, and just to go from that speed to fuck all, like, to very little. That was, like I said, that was really difficult for me. You don't know the amount of the different emotions you go through when you're a contributing member of society to just fucking nothing. You get really annoyed and frustrated in yourself. You curse, you yell, you scream. It's not fun. It's not good. I don't know if it's probably the same for women, but I feel like with men, they've always got to feel like they're doing something or accomplishing something, ticking boxes, doing, achieving goals. And that's the way I looked at it for a very long time. And then I realised that I was doing things behind the scenes that I just wasn't really thinking about. I was just doing it, and I didn't realise the impact that was going to have in different areas. Like that whole time of COVID, I thought I was having time off, and I really wasn't. I was building a, and I feel like I'm saying, talking about going full circle. I remember when I left school and I went on to study. I went on to study, and then I went on to do film. But before that, I was playing video games, and I love video games. I wanted to be a game developer at one stage there, but it required more of a team environment, which I really wanted to be more independent. So I decided to go down the whole filmmaking path. But I play games behind the scenes, and I do it a lot. And games are great because they're stimulating. There's stories to be told. It's great. They're great, and I don't give a shit. Oh, you a bit old for video? Nah, never too old. I'll be 90 and still play video games. It's fun. Anyway, getting back to my point, I know I'm drifting a bit. I'm trying to stick to it. Do the wave, but so before I did that, I was doing video games, and then I got into film, and so it reminds me of. It feels a bit like. I feel like I'm repeating I feel like history's repeating itself a bit, because when I had the time off film, I went back to video games for years. It was like a coping mechanism, and I built a following, like I did in 2006. Shoot to Kill, we were a very successful Call of Duty gaming clan community. And I built 2 successful gaming clans, and we competed on the they used to call it the GA ladder. It was based set in Queensland, and you'd be competing against the top teams in Australia, and you'd work your way up a list. You'd win a match. You'd have a match that was organised. And you would go ahead and you would do that map, and whoever would win would go up the ladder. And so we used to hold what they used to call scrim nights, and you'd actually request to hire a server, and you jump on with your team and you'd practice and all that type of shit. And that was that was very successful. Yeah, like I said, I ended up because of the success we were getting. I ended up having to split the team, our main team, into 2 separate teams because we were just getting members left, right, and centre. Anyway, the clan was called Shoot to Kill, S2K, Shoot to Kill, and I designed logos. I had fucking websites for this shit. I had and this is. Like, I don't know, I'm like I said, I'm a bit of an entrepreneur when it comes to shit. I love that shit. And we had, it was very successful. We had good teams, and we had a lot of fun. There was a lot of joy to be had. Anyway, that ended up folding. I called it one day, and because I knew I was getting into film, and I committed my life to that. But this was before, like I said, this happened before I started doing film, and I feel like now history repeats itself. I feel like I'm in that phase again, and I'm just starting to get out of it again, and I'm starting to focus on film again. It's starting to feel like, it's starting to feel like 2009 again, and I hope that's the case, because, I don't know. Do you guys get that as well? Or am I the only one that feels like this? Because I feel like, I don't know, it feels like you go full circle. I don't know, I've just been thinking about it lately. It feels that way. I don't know, it's weird. I thought I'd bring that to your attention. It's fucking incredible how your life's planned, it's mapped out. And it's just, all these things are just filling in the gaps. Things that happen along the way, I think the thing that's been scaring me the most, and I've said this before, guys, and it's just, I don't know, it just eats at me, because I lost a lot of time that I can't get back. It fucking guts me, it does. And I know I'm only 37, but fucking hell, I'm getting up there, and I've got so much to achieve and knock out in so short a time, and it's just fucking scary, man. I've been really doing a lot of hard thinking, and I would love to produce one more feature film before I tackle The Understander, which is my basically my end game project. I kind of don't care what happens after that, to be honest. It's the but I'm just thinking to myself that, by the time I try and get finished Snap Factory, I don't know how long that's going to take me, to be honest. I'm working on it. I'm getting there, guys. And I don't know if I'm running out of time, because I just don't know. I just don't know what's going to happen yet, because I plan on portraying playing Zarium in The Understander. I hope that's the case. I want to do that, but I'm running out of time, and I'll probably be in my 40s by the time I tackle that project. I don't want to be any later than 50. I want to be doing it before 50, because that's going to be a massive fucking film, that. And I'm just thinking to myself that I might have to cast Zari, maybe. It depends. Unless I've been thinking about doing shooting a promotional trailer for Zarium, for The Understander, which I can then use as a way of getting funding and things like that. People can have a bit of a look beforehand of kind of what we're planning on doing. So that's on the cards too. Now, I could possibly do that trailer, and then if whatever happens, I may cast another guy to play Zarium. I don't know. See, it's just... but I've always felt, and I got the same feeling as when I did Jericho. It's the same feeling. It's just like, this film better than anyone. You can do it. I know I could do it. I know I could portray him, and because I've lived him, and I just know I could do it. And it's just, see the beauty of filmmaking, how things are naturally just evolving all the time, as I've said, before in previous videos and things like that. But no, I just thought about that. I was just talking about, going full circle with things and shit. It was very interesting. what else can I share with you? Anyway, guys, look, I'll leave it at that. Till the next news video post, whatever you want to call it. I'm writer, producer, director Luke Long from Shilling Entertainment, and yes, I am signing off. Alright, guys, take care, look after yourself, and God bless. Bye for now.